Don't only run Google Ads. What's up, everybody? This is Kevin Daisy here. So talking about marketing, talking about advertising, don't only run Google Ads. Now, you might also call it PPC. We call it Google Ads. Now, if you're a law firm, an entrepreneur, we have prospects that come to us all the time saying, hey, I just want you to do some PPC. I just want you to run some ads for me. I don't want you to touch the website. I don't want to do SEO. I don't want social media. I just want to hire you for this one thing to do Google Ads. That has never worked out for us. It's never been a good experience. We're handicapped from doing our job completely because we're only running ads. So what I'm saying to you is if you're running your own business, you're looking at doing some advertising, make sure you've invested in the other things. You have a nice website that's quick, that Google Insights shows that it's got a high score. It converts. You got call to actions. It's mobile responsive, of course, and optimized for a great experience. And then make sure it's got the right copy and content that's going to support, answering the questions that the person may have. You want to make sure your SEO is in order, technically, and then that you're adding new content to help rank the site. Once you kind of get those things in place and that you have landing pages for individual services and products, then once you have all those things running smoothly, you can do things like PPC, Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to drive people back to the website, but sending them to a page that's relevant to the ad is very important. With Google Ads, you can actually pay more per click if there's not a great landing page that's very relevant to that exact ad. So if you just have a homepage with 1,000 things on it, with bullets about all the services you offer, and you throw an ad about one particular bullet back to that page, then it's not very relevant. So Google can see that your landing page has a low quality score because it's not specific to that ad, which means the user may not get the experience Google wants. So Google's looking at your advertising copy, the keywords, how you've built that whole system in the ad platform, and the website page that you're sending them to and how that scores with those two things together. So if both of those are poor, you're going to pay more per click. So you're actually going to spend more money trying to get the clicks and the phone calls that you want. So look at the fundamentals, the foundational things, your website and SEO. If you have those things in pretty good order, then I think advertising makes more sense. Think about that kind of stuff. We will turn down a prospect that just wants us to do PPC or just Google Ads because we know it's not going to work and we know we don't have the control to impact the results. And so we just say, no, it's not a good fit. So think about that before you just go out there and spend money on ads. Make sure you invest in the fundamentals. And here's a good way to think about it. I always like to say this, think about investing your money. You don't want to go play stocks and cryptocurrencies and all this stuff that you don't understand, or that could be just a moonshot type of stock play. You don't want to do that before you have other things in place like a 401k or Roth IRA, all the tax advantage investment vehicles. You want to make sure you're putting money in safe places as much as possible. Plus you have some good savings set aside before you go and do stuff like, let me just throw some money into these stocks. So think about it like that. You want to do the foundational things first, website, SEO, then consider the other things like advertising.
Hey there, it's Eric J. Olson. I wanted to let you know about my book, $1 Million Journey, How to Launch a 7-Figure Business. This is the story of what it took for me to go from freelancer with no clients, no employees, no revenue, to growing $1 million business. It took me 8 years and I made a lot of mistakes, and all of those mistakes and, more importantly, lessons learned are in this book. And we have chapter takeaways, 5 to 15 takeaways that you can apply right now to your business. Check it out on Amazon, $1 Million Journey by me, Eric J. Olson.